Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Welcome to the first Friday Power Flow of 2024. I'm glad you're here with me. I'm Heather, I'm Yogi, and we're going to start today's practice in Downward Facing Dog. Come onto your mat and let's get started. All right, so coming onto your mat, coming into your Downward Facing Dog. If it feels better, you can begin in Child's Pose. If you are new to the practice, if you're just watching and you're curious about the practice, not really sure maybe where to begin, I invite you to check out my couch to mat challenges. Those are great for beginners. This is a great practice for a beginner as well. You can get started in Downward Dog. Maybe you come into a Child's Pose. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And wherever you are, feel that you're here in your body, in this moment. Again, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. In your Downward Dog, let your head hang down, let your heels soften. Spread your fingers wide, and if you want to add a little bit of movement, you can walk out your dog, maybe move your hips or your head around. As we start to add in movement, let it be intentional. So you still feel your breath, you're in your body. You feel the benefits of movement and stillness. Take a long breath in here. And a big breath out. One more deep inhale. As you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet, soft knees, rise to stand. Come all the way up. Hands high, heart lifts. You can reach up and even go back a little bit. Let your heart lift. Lengthen through your legs, ground through your feet. Take a big breath in here. Hands to your heart. Exhale, set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice today. Deep breath in. Then a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. High push-up, high plank. You can have your knees lifted, or you can drop them down for a little more support. Take a deep breath in here. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up. You can also drop your knees here. Elbows squeeze in. Big breath in. Upward facing dog. Maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Let your shoulders drop down. Roll back. Lead with your heart. A big breath in here. Exhale back to your downward dog. Or stick in your Child's Pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Reach and lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Set your hands and your feet. Spread your fingers wide. Take up some space on your mat. Let your hips lift. Let your head hang down. And drishti. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. So if you are newer to the practice, even if you're just watching this practice, feel where you are. Feel your body. Feel your breath. If you're on your mat in this practice with me, feel your body, feel your breath, feel your intention. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. One more deep inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. You can step or jump back. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, reach up. You can reach your hands high. You can work with your hands at your heart. Check in with your feet. Set your feet, an intentional foundation. And as we move through this practice, you can add in child's pose anytime. You can add in any variations that you like. Even just adding in a breath in the flow, if that's what you need. Take a long breath in here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Set your feet on your mat flat. Front foot flat and straight. Big bend in your front knee here. Connect through your back foot, lift through your back leg. Lengthen up. Here. In your body, in this breath, in your strength and in your power, at ease and enjoy. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward now. Warrior one, reach up. Set your feet, build from the ground up. Maybe some room to even out your hips on this side. Left hip back and right hip forward. Same with your shoulders. Right, even out your shoulders. Soften your shoulders, whether you reach your hands high or work with your hands at your heart. Feet are set. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Take a deep breath in and empty out. One more long inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, back foot flat, come up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Root down, reach up, exhale, hands back to your mat. High push-up to low. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again, warrior one. Come up, open out, warrior two. Check in. Check in with your feet, your foundation. Check in with your breath, a big breath in. And a long breath out. Check in with your focus. Focusing in on where you are right here, right now. Spin your palms to the sky and take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Big bend in the front knee. Lift from your right hip. Lengthen through your back leg. Bring your breath all the way up to the tips of your lifted fingers. Right? Just imagine that. Maybe even feel it. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot again. Warrior one. Come up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Push off. Tip forward. Reach your right hand for the ground or a block. If you don't have a block, maybe a water bottle under the right hand. Left arm up to the sky. You can also work with your left hand on your left hip. Press out through your lifted heel. You can play around with where you set your gaze. Maybe you start with your eyes down at the ground and then really slowly shift your gaze, your drishti up. Take your flying foot a little higher here. Big inhale. Left foot down beside the right front of your mat. Inhale. Rise up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Hands on your mat. Step your left foot back behind you. Drop your left knee lightly. Untuck your left toes. Kneeling lunge. Left hand under the left shoulder. Twist to your right. Take your right arm up toward the sky. Right knee drawing into your center line. You can have a little lift under your left hand, a block, or tended fingers. You can even make a fist with your left hand. And you can stay here. You can start to bend your left knee. Reach your right hand back to find your left foot. Now shift your hips forward here. Bend into your right knee. You can pad the left knee, but instead of being on your kneecap, right, your hips shift forward and you're on the fleshy part just above the knee. Opening to the right. Shoulders soft, take a big inhale, then a big exhale. One more deep breath in here. As you exhale, gently release the foot, hands come down. Now, reach your hands up. Lift up and go back. Shoulders soft, getting into the hips here, getting into your body, your breath, your heart, your spirit, your intention here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, both hands come down inside your right foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Pivot around to the side. Pivot your toes to the side. Walk your hands towards your left foot and come on down into your skandasana. Right, so you can stay with your right foot flat, or you can come up onto your right heel. You might keep your hands down or draw your hands towards your heart. Strong through your core. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Now pivot around toward the back edge of your mat. Come on into your runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Come on forward to your high push up. Left hand under your left shoulder. Heels to your left. Side plank. Vashisthasana. You can stack or stagger your feet. You can even drop the bottom knee. Take your top arm. Lengthen it forward. Lift your top leg. Strong core, big inhale. And as you exhale, elbow and knee touch in towards each other. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Keep lifting out the left shoulder. Inhale, extend, press through the right foot. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, squeeze in. Once more. Inhale, lengthen. Pause here. Lift out the left shoulder. Take your right foot a little higher. And as you exhale, gently release. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. A big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Come on up, exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up, inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Come on up, exhale, hands down to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps again, warrior one, rise up, open out, warrior two. Adjust your feet. You can lengthen your stance, straighten out your left foot, soften your toes, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Let your shoulders soften. Long through your spine. A big breath in. And a big breath out. And here, feel for, imagine, bringing your breath all the way out to the tips of your fingers. Dip into your front knee, creating some buoyancy. Spin your palms to the sky and take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up, lift up, go back. Lengthen through your left side body. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps again. Warrior one. Come on up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Just enough push off with the back foot that you can lift off. Not too much, right? Not too much effort. Not too much momentum. You get carried away, you throw yourself off balance. Most of the time unintentionally. Shoulder stack, hip stack, press out through your lifted heel. Right hand higher on your right hip. Left foot is flat and straight. I shifted my drishti too fast. I almost lost my balance. Right, so if you want to shift your gaze, take your time with it. Right, really slowly. You can walk your eyes up toward your lifted hand. Flying foot a little higher here, big inhale. Right foot down beside the left. Rise to stand. Come on up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Hands on your mat. Right foot steps back behind you. Right knee down. Untuck the right toes. Kneeling lunge. You can pad your right knee. Right hand under the right shoulder. Twist to your left. Left arm up to the sky. Left knee draws into your center line. Connect to the right hand. Lift out of the right shoulder, maybe tented fingers or a block. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, you can start to bend the back knee, reach your left hand back for your right foot. Keep bending your left knee so you can move your hips forward so you aren't on your kneecap. And if you are on your kneecap, just be sure it's padded. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, release your hands, release the foot. Take your hands up, lift up, and go back. A little bit of a back bend. Heart opener. Great way to begin the new year with an open heart, open body, open mind. Great way to begin any day, any moment with an open heart and an open mind. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift that back knee. Start to pivot around towards the side. Toes towards the side, hands walk towards your right foot. Or you can keep your left foot flat coming into Skandasana, or you can move onto your left heel, hands down or at your heart. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. We tend to make kind of a big deal out of the new year and a new year resolution. I like intentions better than resolutions. Take a deep breath in here. Bring your hands down. Pivot back around toward the front end of your mat. Runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Step back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Come on forward to your high push-up. Right hand under your right shoulder. Heels go to your right. Side plank Vashisthasana. You can drop the bottom knee. Work with your forearm on your mat. Take your top arm, lengthen it forward. Lift your left leg. Now strong core, big inhale. As you exhale, elbow and knee come towards each other. Maybe they touch. Inhale, extend out, press to the left heel. Exhale, squeeze in, belly and up. Drishti will help here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen out. Lift out of the right shoulder. Lift your left foot. Take a big breath in. Come on back to your high push-up, forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Take a full breath in. Empty out. A big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up. Here, left hand lifted, set your left foot, drop your right hand by your side, and come on into your dancer. Catch the big toe or the baby toe side of your right foot, draw your knee into your center line. Start to press your foot up and back. Lift up through your left leg, heart lifts here. Or you might take your gaze up. Breathe for 3. Steady breath, 2. Gently release and switch sides. Right foot standing, right hand high. Catch your left foot behind you. Draw your left knee into your center line. Start to lift up. Feel your left foot and your left hand. Press it up and back. Connect through your right foot. Lift up through your right leg. Heart high, breathe and breathe up. Maybe take your gaze up for 3, 2, gently release. Both feet down, hands sweep up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up, 2, low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands, sit down, lie down, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet, lift your hips. Set your feet, hips with distance, maybe a little bit wider. Ground down, lift up, arms and hands can be alongside in bridge. You might interlace your fingers under your low back. Lift your hips here. Let your heart lift. And if you want to come up for your wheel, you can play around with it. Maybe you set your hands. Maybe you come to the crown of your head. Maybe you lift all the way up. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Come onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees to the side for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in here. And empty out. Feel where you are. Feel your intention. Draw your knees to your chest and come on into your happy baby. Taking it one breath at a time. Maybe that's part of your intention for your practice, for your day or for the year. Draw your knees to your chest, start to find some forward and back movement. Rock forward, plant your hands, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can move through your flow, right, or just step back. Bring your feet together and forward once you're in your downward dog. Right leg to the sky, bend your right knee down, dog, hip opener. If you want to flip your dog, you can let the foot pull you over. And once you're ready, come on into your half pigeon. Right knee forward, left leg. You can walk it back behind you, lengthen it out. Right foot can stay right where it is, but maybe you have a little bit of room to bring it to the left and forward. Here, walk your hands back towards your hips. Even out your hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. Lift your chest, lift your heart. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lengthen and fold. You can set up this variation, or you can set up the variation in your back. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. So you can have your goals for this year, but also enjoy where you are right here, right now. Like, can you be in joy where you are right here, right now? And hopefully, absolutely, you're in your practice, you're in your body. Half pigeon, it's challenging, right? There might be a lot of sensation. But again, you're in your body, you're taking care of yourself, feeling your breath, a big inhale. Then a big exhale, feeling your heart and your spirit. So that even as you move towards your goals, you're here, right now. It's a practice that works on your mat. Absolutely. It's a practice that can work off your mat. And every time you come back to feeling where you are, feeling this breath, it is an opportunity to begin again. So if you get a little sidetracked as you move into the year, not a big deal. You don't have to wait for next year to start over. I just take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, feel where you are, reconnect. Take another deep inhale here. And a long exhale. Set your hands under your shoulders. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. So if you want to stick in a three-legged dog or a flow, you can. And then feet together a little bit forward, left leg high. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. Maybe you flip here. No rush. Making your way into your half pigeon on this side. Setting up this variation, which will be similar to the other side, but not the same. Right? Maybe setting up the variation on your back. Maybe this side is really different than the other side. That's okay. Right? Part of being present, feeling where you are, so you can adjust. Letting your head land, soften your fingers and your toes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And if your thinking mind gets ahead of you, often that's how we get ourselves in trouble. Invite yourself back. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a full inhale. And a big exhale. Hands under your shoulders. Come on up. Sweep your back leg forward. Lie down on your back. Give your knees a squeeze. Add in a twist if you like. And set up for Shavasana. Legs out, legs up. Maybe you come back to Supta Baddha Konasana with your feet together and your knees wide. Here I like palms up. I find it helps my shoulders soften down. Open heart, open body, open mind. Take a long breath in. Empty out. Here you can bring some movement to your body, maybe with your fingers and toes. Let your head roll gently side to side. When you're ready, you can draw your knees to your chest. You might roll to one side. Make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your ears or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for joining me for this first Friday Power Flow of 2024. Many more to come. I'm Heather. I'm Bent Yogi. Thanks for practicing with me today. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.